Checking in. Just wanted to hop on here. Got my buddy sleeping on me. We have had a good week. My sister came to visit, so we've been a little busy. Today, I don't know if you guys know, I don't know if I've told you, but we've been a little stressed financially. So today, I decided I was going to go apply for a couple jobs. Well, I have not worked away from home 10 years. I'm gonna say, no, it's probably less. It's been a long time. I'm gonna say at least 8 years, because my husband's family owned a company. It's just not the same when you're working with family. And I mean, I have worked, but just not away from my comfort zone. And so today I went out, applied at a couple places. I updated my resume. I used to do a lot of serving and bartending and stuff like that. I was like, maybe I'll do that as a side hustle till things kind of pick up. Well, we prayed before I went out, and that's something we always do, is we always pray whatever God's will, open the right doors, close the wrong doors. And as I went out today, I just felt like the people that I applied with didn't even see me. And it was disheartening, because it's like, what's happened? Like, is it me? What I do? But when you pray those things, you have to be ready for that type of outcome, And I was talking to my mom about it, because it's like, it hurts a little bit, I guess. You don't want to be judged, or, I guess judged. You don't want to be judged. And, going through that, it does remind you that God has a plan. And you don't want those wrong doors to open. You don't want that stuff. You don't want to let it in, because it is so important to stay on the path. Who knows what some of those doors could have led to. I mean, maybe a couple will still open. I don't know. But for anyone who's going through this time in life, this season in life where you have to stop and you have to reassure yourself and find yourself in your confidence, it's hard. It's hard to reassure yourself. It's hard to find your security in who you are and who you want to be in God, with God, and with your husband or your spouse, or, whomever. It's very important to not force things sometimes, and I'm figuring that out. And I just figured I'd share, because that's something I'm learning, and I just feel like so many people are at the same stage in life right now where everything's kind of came to a stop, and it's like, come on, we gotta keep going. And I just feel like God's like, just wait, it's gonna be great, just keep having faith, even though I cannot see the outcome. I know it's there, and it's gonna be okay. It's just so hard to see when all we can see is this, we can't see beyond the mountain. We're under the mountain. We're climbing up the mountain. We cannot see over the mountain. And one day we'll be on the mountain, and we can look back and we can see, why it was so hard, why we had to go through what we went through. But until then, we're on this little trail. And keep having faith. That's my word for you guys. Bye.